present perfect. Passive, and of course, a review, a review using active, active voice. Yep. Well, the presentation. Here we have the presentation. This is the tense, the present perfect tense. Now, our objective. My dear Alana, could you read this objective?
Yes, teacher. By the end of this lesson, you will describe past events without saying when. A discovery has been made. The report has been finished. Use passive voice in present perfect. The project has been complete. Now, new police have been applied. Now,
Yes.
has
Mhm.
have been. Plus, past participle.
Yes, my dear Alana. Plus past participle. Yes. What is this tense? Activities that started in the past and continue to the present, so we can see the evidence or the result of those activities. Mhm. Well, definition of the tense. My dear Maria Fernanda, could you read this definition?
Yes, teacher. Present perfect tense. The present perfect tense connects past actions or events to the present, emphasizing their relevance today. For example, she has finished her homework shows completion with present implications.
Great job, my dear Maria Fernanda. Mhm. This tense establishes a connection, past actions or events to the present with emphasis. Example, she has finished her homework. Mhm. Now, a structure. This is the structure. Angel Jesus, could you read this structure?
Yes, teacher. Present perfect active. The present perfect tense in active voice em, emphasis,
Emphasizes.
emphasizes who performs the actions. It is formed with the structure subject more has had more past participle, uh, highlighting the subjects involved involved.
Yes, Maria Angel Jesus. Correct. So it is subject plus have or has or have plus past participle. Mhm. The necessary elements in present perfect active. Yep. Now, in our case, mhm, so we have started this English course. Mhm. For a few months, we have worked together, and this is my idea. With subject, it is we, teacher and students, have, because it is positive, and the action in past participle. It is with ed, it's a regular verb. Highlighting the subject. We, teachers, teachers and students, students and teachers. It is something that started in the past and continue here, and maybe in the future, but we don't know, right? Now, active structure. Yes. Angie Naomi, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Angie, could you read this part?
Yes. Present perfect passive voice. The present perfect passive voice emphasizes the action done the subject. For instance, the museum has been visited by them, highlights the museum receiving the action rather than who performed it.
Great, my dear Angie Naomi. It is the museum. It's a place. Has been visited by people, by students, children, parents, families, etc. Our importance, the museum. It's the important part. And we know that it is the museum has been and past participle visited by them. You may include it or not. This is optional, right? Yeah. So we may use our original idea. We have started this English course, but you say, no, no, no. Emphasis on we? No, let's modify it. Emphasis on this English course. What do we do? It is transformation practice. This English course, it is course has been started. Has been started. Optional by us. It's an option because now in the second version, this English course is much more relevant. Yep. Contrasting to the previous one. Okay. So now more examples. So a structure of both active and passive. Different emphasis. My dear Deborah Marcella, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Deborah, could you read structures and examples?
Yes, active. Subject plus have or has plus past participle plus object. And passive, object and subject plus has or has been plus past participle plus by plus agent. And
Yes.
active, the professor has explained the procedure. Passive, the procedure has been explained by the professor.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So here you are, my dear participants, the structure. Yeah. So it is. Okay. The professor. Mhm. It is the performer, the subject. Then, okay. Professor has action, explain, and the object, the procedure. So we modify the emphasis, not the professor, the procedure. So the procedure, mhm, the procedure has been has been explained explained by the professor. The last part is optional. Mhm. If you say, I would like to mention the original performer, or simply you take it out. Yep. Okay. So more examples. 2, 3, and 4. Mhm. My dear Diana Berenice, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Could you read 2, 3, and 4 and their corresponding transformations?
Yes. The students have completed their anatomy assistant. Their anatomy assistant have been completed by the students. 3. The lab technical has sterilized the instruments. The instruments have been sterilized by the lab technical. 4. The TED has approved their new curriculum. The new curriculum has been approved by the DEN.
Yes, by the dean. Mhm. Well, the first versions, my dear participants, okay, mention people, no? Students, lab technician, and the dean. The dean is an important professor at university. That's the dean. Mhm. In the second ones, we modify our emphasis. Yeah, we say, no, no, the students, it is their anatomy assignments. Mhm. Assignments have been completed by the students. Next, the instruments have been because instruments is sterilized by the lab technician. The last part is optional by the lab technician. Next, the dean, that important professor at university, has approved the new curriculum. The new curriculum, subjects, projects, practice, practice at university, practice at the clinic. The new curriculum has been approved by the dean. Mhm. Yep. So, first, they are active. The second set, passive. Yep. So, the next set, Sorry. This is the next group, absences. My dear Donovan, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Donovan, could you read number 5?
Yes. My supervisor has reviewed my clinical report. My clinical report has been reviewed by my supervisor. 6. The university has updated the student portal. The student portal has been updated by the university. 7. The students have submitted their oral health reports, and the oral health reports have been submitted by the student.
Thanks, dear Donovan. Yeah. Mhm. These are the positive sentences. Mhm. Remember, in the first, my supervisor. Yes. But no, the supervisor could be irrelevant. So my clinical report, okay, firstly, has, because his clinical report been reviewed mhm, by my supervisor. It is an option. It is not an obligation, but we use it by my supervisor. The second, the university, the institution, uh-huh, with new content has updated the students portal. Then the students portal have been updated by university. So new information, special content, materials, etc. The students have submitted the oral health reports. Mhm. We say the oral health reports. Yep, have been submitted by the students. It is positive senses. Mhm. Dear participants, any comments or any questions?
No,
No,
teacher.
All right. Okay. Positive structure. Now, let's see the negative. This is the website. Mhm. And here we have negative structure. Let's listen, watch, and read. Mhm. Negative with contraction or without contraction. My dear Danielle Flores, are you there? Can you hear me, my dear Danielle? Nope. Okay. My dear Frida Elizabeth, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Frida, could you read both negative senses?
Yes.
Subject, the movie. It. Auxiliary, hasn't. Verb to be past participle. Being, verb past participle. Watching. Rest of sentence. By thousands of people. 2. Subject. The books, they. Auxiliary, have not, haven't. Verb to be past participle. Being. Verb past participle. Between. Rest of sentence by a famous writer.
Thanks, my dear Frida Elizabeth. Yup. We know that movie, it's something. That's why it is it in parentheses. Has not or hasn't. Been, it's necessary because it is passive voice. Action in past participle and the rest of sentence. Second, the books or they. Two or more. Have not, haven't. Been and written and the rest of sentence. Okay? It is the negative S structure. Yep. So, are there any observations?
No, teacher.
Nope. Okay. Mhm. So, let's reinforce structure with practice. Right here, right here. It is first, it is affirmative. Yes, affirmative senses. Okay. Okay. My dear Joan Hernandez, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Joan, could you help us in this sentence? I mean, organize the words in positive sentence?
Yes.
Okay.
The first is the
Aha.
patient has been
The patient's been
thoroughly
thoroughly. Okay. Yeah.
revealed medical history
Reveal medical history. Okay, my dear Joan. Good job. Yes, let's remember. In this case, the patient's indicates possession. And the possession is
the medical patients.
yes, over here we have oh sorry. We have patients. Oh, we need to modify this part over here. Oh no. Let me restart. Okay. We say
The medical patient
okay. The patient's
medical
Medical.
has been
Okay. Medical.
history,
Yes. Okay. Now.
has been thoroughly reviewed,
Ah, wait a minute. Has been.
reviewed thoroughly,
Yay! Then it is thoroughly. It is completely. Mm-hmm. And we check it. Yay, Mary Joan. Now, next, it's positive. My dear Khalid Quesada, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Khalid. So, here we go. It's a positive. It is,
The students
yeah. Observe, observe.
several
Uh-huh.
cavities
Yay.
have um, been filed by the students this morning.
Great, my dear Khalid. Uh-huh. Remember, we focus on special things. Yay. Next one. My dear Leah, are you there? Leah, Cuckoo, let's see. Oh, okay, technical issues. My dear Camila, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Camila, here we go.
The mm, patient, local mm, anes- anesthetic
Uh-huh.
has been administered to the patient.
Perfecto, my dear Leah. Militza Jamile, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Here we go. It is?
And then X-rays
Please, uh-huh.
have been the no, analyzed
Analyze, uh-huh.
by the clinical instructor.
Congratulations, my dear Militza. Uh-huh. Alexa, are you there, my dear Alexa?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Alexa, we need your help.
A difficult task good has been extraction
Uh-huh.
um, has been performed successfully.
Successfully.
Yay, successfully. Great. Wow. Maybe Alexa. Well done. Positive, my dear students, positive senses. Now, negative. Yes. Ah, negative ones over here. Mhm. My dear Jacqueline Alondra, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Jacqueline, this is negative.
Sería de
Good.
professional dental, sería.
Okay. Dental.
And a dental professional.
Yeah. Professionals. It's the last word because it has full stop. It's the
Okay,
last.
teacher.
So the dental.
Molds.
Hmm.
Have not been by made professionals.
Have not been.
Made by professionals.
Right, my dear Jacqueline Alondra. Hmm. It's the first negative. Second negative. Yaraset. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Please, my dear Yaraset.
Um, D.
Uh-huh.
Um, the prosthetic that have
Yes.
have not been polished by the practitioners.
Yay. Well done. My dear Jimena. Are you there? My dear Jimena Salazar. Nope. Sarah. Edith. Can you hear me? Oh. Sophie Saucedo. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
But this Sophie, this is a negative, and we have a hint.
The
Uh-huh.
laboratory equipment
Yeah. Equipment. Nice.
has not been cleaned um, the after the practical session.
Wow. Yes, that's right, my dear. Next
Thank you.
one. No, thanks. You are a very good English student. Mhm. Penultimate. It is negative 2. My dear Dianel at City. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Dianel, please.
And the all dental instruments have not been sterilized
Sterilized,
in the laboratory.
Great, my dear Danielle, Siri. Well done.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks, my dear. My dear Sophie. Efsiva, Sophia, are you there? Monse Trevia, are you there? Nope. Okay. My dear Uriel, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Uriel, could you help us with this one?
Yes, the
Uh-huh.
odontology bridge. No, the bridge.
Uh-huh.
Odontology.
The bridge.
Define.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Has
Uh-huh.
been.
Yeah, it is negative.
Has not been by checked
Checked, uh-huh.
by the odontologist.
Great, my dear Uriel. And we check it. Yay! Excellent work, my dear students. In this case, we have the negative senses. Okay. Now, positive, negative. What's missing? Questions, right? Oh, now questions structure. Let's watch it. Now, specific and confirmation questions. My dear Ellie, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Ellie, could you read both examples? The first with WH and the second with yes, no?
Yes. Subject is where, auxiliary has, verb to be past participle, the movie, verb past participle, then present, and rest of sentence recently. The second is auxiliary has, verb to be past participle, the book, verb past participle, being written, and rest of sentence by a famous writer.
Great, my dear Ellie. And let me clarify, my dear students. In this case, the subject goes here in the center. Yeah? Because it is the movie and it is the book. And the verb to be and the verb in past participle, they are here together. Yeah? In both cases. So the subject, the movie, and the book. Yep. Okay, so just this situation here, right? Well, now we see questions over here. Or interrogative. Huh? This is yes, no question. My dear Ellie, how could we start this yes, no question?
Has um, the project, final project, been
In
to the no to sub no submitted
mhm.
to the professor.
Yay! It is yes, no. Thank you, my dear Ellie. Next participant, my dear Frida. Are you there?
Yes.
My dear Frida, this is the next and with a specific.
Where? Uh, where? Where have the exam
Uh-huh.
been
Okay, the exam.
result
Mhm.
been posted?
Being posted. Yay! Oh, that's an interesting question. Bravo! Next, my dear Gail. Are you there, my dear Gail? Oh, technical issues. My dear Alana, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Alana, please, we need your help. It is yes, no question. Uh-huh. The first element.
Pass.
Aha. Has.
D.
Great.
Digital.
Digital.
Group.
This is at the end because it has the question mark.
Presentation.
Right.
Prepay. Okay.
Yeah.
Been
Been.
prepaid by our group.
Bravo, my dear Alana. Yay. Next question. My dear Maria Fernanda. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Please, my dear Marifer. It's a specific question.
Is why
Uh-huh.
has oral eh, higiene.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but we need the Oral,
oral,
hygiene,
hygiene,
hygiene, ajá,
being, bueno,
being,
explained
ajá,
to the community.
to the community. Yes. Great job, my dear. Next one. It's penultimate. Alexia, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Alexia, it is yes, no.
Have
Uh-huh.
um, new,
Good.
dental, uh, learn, techniques,
Techniques, uh-huh.
techniques, being, uh, this, no, learn it,
Learn, uh-huh.
this during semester,
Ah,
during this semester.
this semester. Yay, my dear Alexia. Thanks. And last but not least, my dear Angel Jesus. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
My dear Angel.
Win,
Uh-huh. When?
the patient.
But we need the auxiliary.
Ah, yes. When has
Uh-huh.
the patient young
Young,
uh,
patient,
be, patients being helped.
being helped. Yay, my dear Angel Jesus. And teamwork. It is amazing. Amazing job, my dear students. Okay? Mhm.